Did you know that there are foods that you can eat to instantly boost your energy? And I'm just not talking about caffeine. Stick around as I share my top secrets with you about the foods you can eat to instantly boost your energy. My name is Adrienne Rommel. I am a certified holistic nutritionist specializing in holistic nutrition and wellness for women's health. And I want to talk to you today about instant energy boosting foods and the foods that you can eat to help you increase your energy. Now, a couple videos ago, I did a video on my top aphrodisiac foods, my top recommendations of foods to eat to boost your libido. And in that video, you can find a lot of the same foods that I'm going to recommend in this video because these foods naturally help to boost our energy levels, which also helps to naturally boost our libido. It's like a 2-in-1. And in this video, I'm going to summarize those foods that you can include in your diet to instantly boost your energy levels. But I'm gonna give you a really important tip that has worked for me, and that is how to eat these foods, because this is the key to boosting your energy levels, and this is what is missing. And I'm gonna share my personal experience with you to give you an example to show you how these foods work and how they will boost your energy levels. To start, I wanna talk about my 5 top tips of foods that I recommend to help you instantly boost your energy levels. And the first one that I'm gonna say is kind of a given, and that is foods and beverages that contain caffeine. But I'm gonna say that contain natural caffeine because you have to be really careful with caffeine. If you overdo it, it can cause more harm than good, especially if you drink a lot of coffee. You may notice that you get the jitters and it causes some anxiety. And when you overconsume caffeine, it can really mess up your hormone levels and your natural happy hormones and stress hormones in the body. So just a disclaimer, you want to be really careful with your caffeine intake. But there are good foods that you can consume that do contain healthy amounts of caffeine. For example, green tea, matcha tea, which is basically like a condensed form of green tea in a powder version, dark chocolate, and coffee in moderation. When you're drinking coffee, you want to make sure it's good quality coffee and try to get coffee that is organic and as least processed as possible. It's the same thing with chocolate. If you are going to be eating chocolate, make sure you're doing so in moderation and make sure that you're consuming 75% cacao at least, so dark chocolate. Number 2 is eating whole foods. This is really important because you want to be eating as whole and as natural foods as possible to keep your energy levels boosted, because these foods contain essential nutrients and vitamins and minerals that our body needs naturally. And we can get a lot of these beneficial vitamins, nutrients, and minerals from these whole foods that we eat. So eating the rainbow of fresh fruits and vegetables. When you go grocery shopping, go to the produce section first and put the rainbow of fresh fruits and vegetables in your grocery cart. Get yourself some whole grains that are gluten-free instead of getting these, starchy white carbs that are really just filler and don't have any kind of nutrients. Get whole grains like quinoa and millet and buckwheat, and you can even get gluten-free things like pastas. Making sure that you're eating as whole grain as possible and making sure that it's gluten-free. My number 3 recommendation are foods that are high in zinc. And zinc is a mineral that helps you to boost your happy hormones and keep your mood kind of cruising at good. So foods that are high in zinc are shellfish, like oysters and mussels, and pumpkin seeds are even high in zinc. There's lots of foods that are high in zinc. You can even take a zinc supplement as your daily supplement protocol. So making sure that you're eating foods that are high in zinc are also helpful to help you boost your energy levels. Number 4 is making sure that you're drinking a ton of water. Get a lot of water in throughout the day, at least 8 ounces per day minimum. And if you think you're drinking enough water, you want to drink more water. Water helps us in so many ways. It helps us to flush out toxins from our bodies. It helps improve and maintain our body's natural lubrication. And sometimes if you think you're hungry, or if you're getting those afternoon cravings, or if you're getting into that afternoon slump, it may be a really good indication that you're thirsty and that your body is dehydrated. So before you reach for that caffeinated beverage, that afternoon coffee that we all know and love, make sure that it's not because you're just thirsty. Drink some water and then see how you feel afterwards. So drinking water will also help you to increase and improve your energy levels throughout the day, especially if later on in the day, as the day goes on, you're starting to feel that afternoon slump. Number 5 is to make sure that you're getting good fats into your diet. Good fats are actually really good for us in moderation. So for example, good fats like avocado, omega-3 fats like fats that are coming from salmon and from eggs and from nuts and seeds like flax seeds and walnuts, and good quality oils like extra virgin olive oil, as well as anything coconut that is unsweetened. So coconut yogurt, coconut milk, any of the unsweetened nut milks, making sure that these fats are unsweetened and eating in moderation has so many benefits to our body, including helping us to improve our energy levels. And here's why. If you ever notice that you eat a bowl of oatmeal for breakfast, and you are satiated for about an hour, and then suddenly your blood sugar crashes, and about an hour later you're hungry and want to eat something again. And then maybe you reach for something sugary, and then again you reach for maybe a granola bar that is high in starches and carbs and sugar, and then you're satiated for about an hour and then it crashes again. So when you're eating foods that are high in starches, carbs, and sugar, even though they may be complex carbs and it takes your body a bit longer to digest than if you were to eat a chocolate bar, for example, your blood sugar is doing this throughout the day, and your energy levels are constantly increasing and crashing and increasing and crashing, and you keep reaching for the foods that maybe are not that great for you because you're hungry and you need that sugar, you need that increase in energy. This is why good fats are really important to include in your diet and to include at every meal, is because they help prevent your blood sugar from doing this to doing more of this and eventually stabilizing. And what happens when that happens is you're more satiated when you're eating your meals, which means you stay fuller longer, which means that your energy levels throughout the day start becoming more consistent rather than going up and down like this. And more benefits to that are you reduce your cravings for sugar, especially. You also reduce eating in between meals because you're not hungry. You don't crave those things. Your body doesn't want them after a while. So now that we've talked about my 5 food recommendations, now the most important thing is putting all of those things together to help you to improve and maintain your energy levels. Eating these 3 things at every meal. And those things, I will list them here, are good fats in moderation, good quality proteins, and the rainbow of fresh fruits and vegetables and whole grains, making sure that they are low starch, low carb, low sugar, as much as you can. Fruits and vegetables have natural sugars, of course, some fruits have higher amounts of sugar or not. And if you're interested in learning more about that, you can look up the GI index of fruits and vegetables, or of any foods. The GI index basically lists how much sugar each food has. And it's really good to know that, just as an FYI. If you can remember those 3 things at every meal, I guarantee you will notice a change in your energy levels. You have to be consistent. With time, you will notice. If you can remember to eat like that 3 meals a day, every day, consistently for at least 4 weeks, I guarantee you will notice a difference. To give you a personal example, I do a candida elimination diet every year with a group of women with what I do with my work as a nutritionist. I was eating in the same way as I mentioned in those 3 steps: the good fats, the good quality proteins, and the low starch, low carb fruits and vegetables and whole grains. And I tell you, I noticed such a huge difference in my energy levels, in my mental state. I just felt happier. Like I woke up every day with more energy and ready to start the day at like 7 a.m. just with really improved energy levels. Like I was motivated, I was inspired, I was ready to work, I was keen, I was wanting to learn, I was ready. It's also really important to learn you gotta cut the crap. The crap is the inflammatory foods that I've talked about on a lot of different videos, which are gluten, dairy, and sugar. These things cause a lot of inflammation in our bodies and cause us to be sluggish and can cause a lot of mental brain fog for us. And this is what can actually drain our energy. And these are foods that help to really make your blood sugar go on this roller coaster, as I mentioned before. The quality of your life is determined by the quality of your health. And if you are starting to feel tired, if you feel that mental brain fog, if you feel sluggish, if you start noticing that afternoon slump at 3 or 4 p.m., it's really important to be A, aware of that, and B, actually doing something about it. And diet plays such a huge role in that, as well as your lifestyle, as making sure that you're getting enough sleep, exercising to boost those happy hormones, all of those other wellness and lifestyle practices that you can do to help improve your energy levels. But diet is equally as important. And to summarize, my top 5 foods are foods that are natural in caffeine, like matcha, like green tea, like dark chocolate, and good quality coffee. Number 2 is eating whole foods, making sure that you're eating the rainbow of fresh fruits and vegetables. Then you want to make sure that you're getting foods that are high in zinc, because zinc helps to boost those happy hormones, helping to increase your energy. You want to make sure, number 4, that you're drinking a ton of water. And if you feel that energy slump in the afternoon, if you're starting to feel like you're getting low in energy, that also could be because you're thirsty and your body is dehydrated. So before you reach for that sugary snack or that 3rd or 4th coffee of the day, chug a glass of water. And number 5 is making sure you're getting in those good fats in moderation, but those good fats help to stabilize your blood sugar by following those three rules of how to eat at every single meal consistently 3 times a day, making sure that you're getting good fats, good quality proteins, and those rainbow of fruits and vegetables, as well as those whole grains into your diet, because those food combining rules are really, really important to help you maintain your blood sugar, so you're not wanting to eat those sugary foods, you're not improving your energy, increasing your energy, and then an hour later it's crashing. You're stabilizing your blood sugar, you're reducing your cravings for more sugar, and you're improving your energy levels. Our goal is for you to become the superhuman version of yourself, the bioptimized woman. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, click on the like and subscribe button below and the little bell notification to get notified when I create more valuable videos like this. And I'd love to hear from you. If there was anything that you liked, if you have any additional things that you would recommend, or if you've had any experiences with different foods or different situations that have helped you to boost your energy levels, please feel free to share them in the comments below. And if there is anything else you want me to talk about, if you have any other suggestions for topics of different discussions that you'd like me to talk about, please let me know by sharing in the comments below. Thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time.